Hello, I'm Sam. I have a YouTube channel called The Holistic Bitch, and I'm the founder of the Adventure Well lifestyle. I want to talk very, very briefly about digestive enzymes. There's a lot of different ways that you can go about helping you to digest your food and to break things down. You can change the pH of your stomach by taking a shot of apple cider vinegar, or you can use things like digestive bitters that come from bittering plants like artemisia or burdock or dandelion, things like that, that are gonna send this bitter signal. You taste the bitter signal and it sends a message to the brain that tells the liver and the gallbladder, secrete bile, because we need to break down food. So that's a super, super effective way you can do it. You can buy actual enzymes like amylase and lactase and all the things that are going to break down your cellulose and your fat and your protein. There's a company called Enzymatic Therapy, and there's a company called Enzymedica, and they make really, really good ones. Just make sure that you get a very complete one. You want like 5 or 6 different styles, and this I'll go in depth later, but you want one that can target each different kind of structure that you want to break down. Those are really, really awesome. You can do the papaya enzymes or bromelain from papaya or pineapple. Those are really, really awesome for breaking food down. Eating a fermented food with your meal is awesome, because then there's more enzymes and more bacteria that will help to break your food down. The most important thing in all of the land when it comes to digestion is chewing, and that is something that we don't do in our culture. We eat as fast as I talk because we're always in a rush. We always have things going. We don't sit down. So you can spend $60 on a really, really good enzyme, or you can chew your food 20 to 30 times, which is crazy unheard of. Like, even for me, like, I eat pretty slow, but the times I sit down and I'm like, I'm gonna chew this 30 times, it's like soup in my mouth, which is how it's supposed to be. There are enzymes in your mouth, but there's no protein. The first step of protein breaking down of proteins doesn't happen in the mouth. You only have chewing. There are no enzymes specific for that, and that's something that most Americans eat a lot of protein. We eat a lot of meat. So making sure that you're chewing your food enough times is like the most important thing. The other cool thing about enzymes is, depending on which one you get, some of them will have ox bile or hydrochloride or betaine, and then every once in a while they'll have like papain and these other like isolated enzymes that will break down proteins. The cool thing about proteins is that viruses and inflammations are also protein based. So if you get something like Garden of Life's WOB enzyme, you can take it and it's going to help you break down proteins, but if you take it on an empty stomach, it's going to help you to break down the proteins that are the inflammation, or if you have something viral going on, you can use them also. So it's kind of cool if you do purchase one. If you get one that has papain in it, I would highly recommend it, because then it's multifaceted. It's not just a product that you use for one thing. You can use it for multiple things. But that's your option. $60 or chew your food 30 times because it's free. Crazy. Yeah, so start with that. Start with chewing your food first. See how that goes. It'll take you a lot longer to eat, but you'll probably eat less, and you'll feel better when you're done eating because you'll be able to access those nutrients, which at the end of the day is why we're eating anyways. So, okay, go home, chew your food 30 times.